Didn't you know? Digimon Rumble Arena 2, known in Japan as Digimon, is a competitive platform fighting game for the Nintendo GameCube. It's the first installment in the Pokemon spin-off franchise, Digimon, and thus the game that introduced many of the Pokemon that would be included in later entries. The design of Digimon Rumble Arena 2 was based off of Super Smash Bros. Melee. It has many elements taken directly from Melee, ranging from the competitive platform fighting gameplay to the inclusion of both normal and special attacks unique to each character, as well as a story mode that can end in a fight with a new character that can be unlocked, and even a flourishing competitive scene. The relationship of the two series is not one-sided, however. Later installments in the Smash Bros. Franchise drew from concepts within Digimon Rumble Arena 2. The two most notable examples are the addition of final smashes in Smash Bros. Brawl, which mimic the Ultras in Rumble Arena 2, and the inclusion of dark versions of characters like Pit and Samus in Smash Ultimate, similar to the dark versions of Pokemon such as Guillaumon and Agumon found in Rumble Arena 2. Speaking of Guillaumon, didn't you know that Guillaumon was based on Nintendo's mascot, Mario? During the development of Rumble Arena 2, series creator Junichi Masuda wanted to make a likable mascot character to rival the Italian plumber and decided to use one of the starting Pokemon in Rumble Arena's roster. Guillaumon was meant to be an amalgamation of all of the iterations of Mario, having all of his powers. This is evident in his appearance, which sports the same bright red color scheme, as well as wing-shaped ears made to resemble Mario's wing cap from Super Mario 64. However, the references don't end there. In battle, Guillaumon is also capable of throwing punches, using fire-based attacks, and even using a mid-air ground pound attack. He also has the ability to evolve into a bigger version of himself, a reference to Mario's horrific addiction to mushrooms. Didn't you know? Digimon Rumble Arena 2 wasn't always rated T. It was initially sold with an E for everyone rating. However, after the game's initial release, controversy surrounding the level, Twisted Toytown, began to arise. Public outcry regarding how scary the level was spread all over social media, and parents went as far as to sue Nintendo for psychological damage done to their children. The controversy became less prevalent over time, however, once Masuda himself got involved. He talked about the experience in a 2004 Game Informer interview. People were very clearly upset, and we had to do something. We didn't want another Legend of Dratini incident, so we made sure to change all future copies to a T rating. That got rid of most of the complaints, but I still had to deal with the affected children. Fortunately, most parents accepted a copy of Smash Bros. Melee as recompense, so things are pretty chill now. Coincidentally, famous top Melee player Mewtwo King started entering tournaments in 2005, exactly 1 year after this incident. One of the core mechanics of Rumble Arena 2 is the items system. Now, there are normal fighting game power-ups, such as health items and stat boosters, but also chance items that can result in a number of possible outcomes. These range from having all of the Pokemon battling evolve immediately, having Thunder strike the stage for a few seconds, and even switching which Pokemon the players control. However, the most overpowered of these is the chance to become a living piñata. While it may seem like a useless gag at first, the piñata power-up is actually a deep mental attack on the opponent. It was created as an overpowered weapon for psychological warfare, and without fail, forces the opponent to self-destruct out of fear and trauma. This was actually never meant to be in the game, and was covertly put in by a government agent who wanted to be able to utilize Project Piñata on command. It was originally used as a weapon of mass destruction and torture against Russians in the 1990s. This was what ultimately led America to victory in the Cold War, as well as the creation of the Geneva Convention. Didn't you also know that Silent Hill 2 was based on the Judeo-Christian Bible? If you want to know more trivia on Silent Hill and other obscure video game series, look out for the Didn't You Know Video Games episode on Silent Hill 2. If you enjoyed this episode, remember to leave a like and press the subscribe button to show support. If you want the chance to see episodes a week before their release, consider checking out the Patreon. Thank you to the patrons listed in the description who are currently supporting the channel on Patreon, and don't forget to look out for new episodes of Didn't You Know Video Games. I'm PhilZeo, your resident Digimon expert, and you can find me on YouTube at my completely unrelated YouTube channel, PhilZeo. Thanks for all the support, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.